your team to go for this run? However, even before you tell us what pushed you to go for the run, why is this run all about, as organized by the West Nile Health Forum?
Thank you, my host. Before I talk about the run, I would like to take us through the West Nile Health Forum, what it is all about and why we have it. It was last year in November. The country wanted to have a health camp in West Nile, and it so happened that West Nile did not have a forum, so it was hard to penetrate into West Nile. So a few of us, my colleagues and I, came together. We sat down and we said we needed to start West Nile Health Forum because we have so many health needs. So we came up with the idea of having West Nile Health Forum, and here we are. We are moving at a slow pace, but we shall get to where we want to be. However, West Nile is faced with challenges. One is illiteracy, and poverty levels are very high. And where there is high illiteracy levels, socioeconomic development is slowed down. High teenage pregnancies, high HIV prevalence, high maternal and child deaths. This is evident with the figures. Maternal and child death rates are 736 out of 100,000 mothers, and child mortality rate is 56 children out of 1,000. So that is quite high. These numbers may seem small, but they are very high. So we as West Nile Health Forum are going to work together with the existing systems so that we can address this together as a team. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to Madam Gladys. You have shown us how you guys have come up with an idea, or let me say a cause, because the people will be running for a cause to address a concern regarding maternal death. Then, however, to ask, what are some of the triggers? Maybe because you have given us the statistics. However, what could be some of the causes of those high registered maternal deaths in West Nile?
Thank you. Most maternal deaths are caused by one, postpartum hemorrhage. A mother starts to bleed after giving birth, and usually they lose significant amounts of blood, and at times it's hard for them to reach the facilities because of distance, and they end up dying.
Okay, just to intervene, because like me, what I knew as a lady, when she's delivering, of course there will be blood loss. So what do you try to mean by this maybe postpartum hemorrhage?
Okay, an average human being has about 5 to 7 liters of blood. So if you lose 2 liters or more, that is very significant. And a scenario that happened at one of the facilities where I've worked, a mother came in, gave birth, and started bleeding profusely. And by then we did not have the ambulance on ground. By the time the ambulance came, the team on ground, we were joining together to resuscitate the mother. She was put in the ambulance. Before reaching the hospital, the referral site, the mother died along the way. So it was a very, very terrible experience and traumatizing too.
Then you have shown us how traumatizing this was. However, we could also like to pick on the specific cause, because you have told us what you are very trying to do is mama care. Before we go into other causes of these maternal deaths, let's first focus on the run itself. What is mama care? Because if you also need to know what mama care is and what you guys are going to do in this plan.
Thank you. Just as we said, West Nile is faced with high infant mortality and maternal mortality. So mama care is aimed at addressing infant mortality and maternal mortality. So on the side of maternal mortality, we have a project called Mama Care. And Mama Care is an initiative of West Nile Health Forum. In Mama Care, we are going to do mobile clinics. We are going to have toll-free lines whereby mothers can call and consult the staff of the Mama Care. We shall have midwives and medical officers on call for the Mama Care project, who will offer consultation to these mothers. Secondly, we shall also do mobile clinics. West Nile Health Forum covers the whole of West Nile, so we'll be planning our activities and we reach out to the region, the districts one by one. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Gladys. However, when you talk of a mobile clinic, you have told us like you'll be moving in these different places. However, also you could elaborate more of what a mobile clinic is to the viewers. Then also you told us you're going to have these SMS messages. How will these people be able to get these SMS messages, specifically the natives of West Nile?
Okay, thank you. Mobile clinics are what I would term as outreaches. When you go for an outreach, it's usually integrated. There is regarding maternal and child health, antenatal services, postnatal, and young child clinics. Basically that.
Thank you. Then also previously we were taking us through some of the causes the West Nile Health Forum identified to be the leading causes of maternal death here in West Nile. You had so far taken us through this excessive bleeding, or which your medical personnel call postpartum hemorrhage. However, what are some of the other causes you guys identified which led to high numbers of registered maternal deaths and infant mortalities here in West Nile?
Thank you. Another leading cause of maternal death is preeclampsia, eclampsia and preeclampsia. This is high blood pressure in pregnancy. It comes with protein in urine, disturbances in vision, headaches, and sometimes epigastric pain. So during antenatal, mothers are screened for high blood pressure, and once identified, they are managed accordingly, and at most, they end up their pregnancy at the hospital. They do not stay at home up to the end of the pregnancy. There are other causes like antepartum hemorrhage. Antepartum hemorrhage usually happens before the child is born. This is when the placenta detaches from the place where it's implanted. It detaches and starts to bleed. And at times, this mother may not see any bleeding outside, but the bleeding just keeps accumulating in the uterus. And you see the mother developing signs of shock.
Okay, then also I would like to inquire, because we have seen most often the societies people go to seek this health care. Maybe we have a pregnant mother, she reaches out to the facilities. You find maybe the services offered in these facilities are poor. Maybe the medical personnel in the facilities are few. How has that also maybe related in your research you guys did? Could it also be a contributing factor to this high maternal mortality rate?
Okay, thank you, my host. Generally, there is a staffing gap in the health sector. Reason being, administrative units were created and staff not recruited. So it has left gaps in the health service delivery. Hopefully, this will be addressed by the responsible people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Then also regarding this, mainly you guys are going to go for a run. Do you guys have maybe kits maybe regarding this run for the cause, and also to inquire where are some of those pickup points where people could be getting these kits?
Okay, thank you so much. We have the West Nile Health Run focusing on maternal and child health happening on 29th of September, which is on Sunday. Kits are available. We have a vest and a cap. Unfortunately, I do not have it here. A vest and a cap. The kits are at 30,000 shillings. Pickup points at Arawan FM, Post Bank, and West Nile Health Forum headquarters, which is in Ewater. We have 3 pickup points.
Okay, thank you. Then also regarding, maybe you have shown us where these people could be picking these kits. What are some of the benefits? For example, let me say for me, I don't have maybe let me say a woman who is pregnant. How could I benefit from involving myself in such a run?
Thank you. You may not have a woman who is pregnant, but you can have a sister or a brother, a mother, a sister, a friend who is pregnant. Or in future, you'll definitely have a wife. So yeah, you have to invest now for the future. And secondly, this is giving back to the community. This is a way of donating these kits. Buying these kits, you are actually supporting the people of West Nile. Yeah.
Then also to ask which people are eligible or the target market to get these kits.
Thank you. Everyone in West Nile and Uganda at large is eligible to have the kits, to participate, to learn and work together with us.
Okay, then you have shown us that everyone will be is essential, like is required to join the team to fight this maternal and maybe infant mortality rates here in West Nile. And you have shown us how these numbers are high. However, some of the people often there in the community could be asking, when I buy this kit and I give in my money, what is my money going to do specifically after the run?
Thank you. Very important question. The funds from this run, one, will help us recruit staff for mama care. West Nile Health Forum has many things that we are going to do, but we are starting with mama care because it's a priority. And since we heard from the figures, we need to really work on this. So we are going to employ midwife, medical officer for the mama care. And if we realize much, we have a plan of having an ambulance, because we realize that ambulance services have a lot of challenges. Sometimes fuel and all that, and sometimes the ambulances are numbered. They might be needed in different places at the same time. So because of that, we think if we can have an ambulance, it will be a great addition. Secondly, we want to reach out to all the districts in West Nile. So these funds will help us reach out to the people of West Nile. When West Nile Health Forum at the moment is a CBO, but we are working on making it an NGO. Okay,
maybe also partly on that, what is a CBO for the viewer and also an NGO?
Okay, a CBO is a community-based organization started by the community. Then an NGO is a non-governmental organization. So the difference is an NGO will offer you more opportunities for funding and all that, but a CBO is a little bit limited. Hopefully when we become an NGO, we hope to offer employment opportunities for the people of West Nile and also establish infrastructure for West Nile Health Forum, just like other forums have done in their regions. It will be a remarkable thing.
However, you told us that there are some of these forums already existing in these different regions, maybe in Uganda. Maybe you could highlight us some of the achievements you guys saw which were happening in other regions, not here in West Nile, for you also to develop a passion to come up with an idea also to create a forum here in West Nile, and specifically to come up also with a cause for this run?
Thank you. Annually, Uganda Medical Association does health camps in all these regions. We have Busoga Health Fora, we have Ankole Health Fora, we have the one for Choli and Lango. All these regions have theirs. So when there is a camp, the advantage of a camp is it comes with all the specialities from Mulago. They come on ground and deliver these specialized services. So it's easy for them to penetrate when you have a fora and you work together with them, as opposed to when you don't have one.
Okay, so maybe also to inquire regarding these medical camps, you guys, I know you are planning to do in the future. What are some of the services mainly offered in these camps, also for the viewers to get to know?
Okay, thank you. On the camps, let me say during the camps, usually they offer holistic services ranging from general outpatient services to surgical outpatient and so on. And secondly, those who are identified at the outpatient points, for example, if we are here in Arua Hospital would be a central place, like for surgical cases. If there are people identified who need surgeries, it will be done in Arua Hospital. Even if the camp is in Maracha, those people will still be brought to Arua Hospital and they will be attended to from the hospital. So that is the advantage. Like, you are screened for literally everything because everyone is there and it's free. You don't pay any coin for it. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Then also maybe to ask you guys, so there was a gap in the health service delivery here in West Nile, and you have happened to come up with an idea to create a forum. Then also a viewer could be asking, before coming up with an idea to do a run, are there some activities as a forum you're already doing on ground?
We did a launch for the forum, and during the launch we were able to sit down with stakeholders and discuss, identify problems of the region, discuss and forge a way forward to addressing these challenges. And also we are looking for funds to do our projects and also establish the organization in a better position.
Okay. Then also we could be inquiring, because also this, since you have said the organization is community based, so what are some of the challenges you guys have encountered as you are doing your executions, or maybe you are doing your works, such that also maybe viewers could pick up attention where they could come in and do assistance regarding the forum?
Okay, thank you. The major challenge we are facing is funding. It's quite a challenge. And now regarding the run, these are the challenges that we are facing. We contacted over 100 organizations and individuals, and out of these 100, it's only 6 that responded. That is KiwiBet, Medoptics, MBN Laboratories, Bethel Medical Clinic, Post Bank, Takosiko Africa. And on that day of the run,
even West Nile TV.
West Nile TV, yes, West Nile TV, sorry. On the day of the run, Medoptics will be offering eye care services. Bethel Medical will be screening for non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and the likes. Then Takosiko Africa will be doing sickle cell screening. MBN Laboratories will also be doing certain screenings that they will tell us on that day. And West Nile TV will be capturing the moment. Yeah.
Thank you very much for highlighting for the viewers some of the challenges you face. So if you're there, if you want to have the potential, please, you could also come on board, because this is a cause for the entire community or region. However, also I would like to inquire also on behalf of the viewers. You know, now we have a new, let me say the disease has been there, but people don't know about it. It's called sickle cell. Are you also guys going to screen for sickle cell? Because you have seen sickle cell being a very it's not a neglected disease, but people are ignorant about sickle cell. Is your team also going to do screenings maybe for sickle cell and also educate couples or maybe people who are going in their productive ages regarding this disease?
We are going to do sickle cell screening. Tackle Sickle Africa will be on ground screening for sickle cell. And actually, sickle cell happens when two carriers marry each other. Ideally, before you marry someone, you need to screen them, do HB electrophoresis. And once you are approved as clear, like you're not a carrier, you're not having the sickle cell disease, you're free to marry. But if you're both carriers, it's wise for you to separate, because chances of you having a sickler among your children is very high. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Gladys, and also the viewers have gotten to know some of these services. Also, maybe to ask, we may need to do dental checkups. Are you guys going to do dental checkups? Maybe I have my girlfriend, I will need to do I need to get educated maybe on family care services. Will you guys also offer such services?
Yes, we'll provide sexual reproductive health services. And about dental services, I may not answer now, but there are more people who are coming on board. The ones I've mentioned are the ones that are confirmed. But those that are not confirmed, I may not talk on their behalf.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Gladys, and also to the viewers who are watching this DAKTARI program. However, today we didn't come to discuss problems or maybe other challenges. Today we came to have an interaction for a cause, which will be there on 29th of September, this Sunday, where we shall be running for a cause to collect or pull out funds for the Mama Care project in order to fight or reduce or combat the high mortality and infant mortality rates here in Western Nile region. However, before we proceed, let's first get for a short commercial break, and we'll be back in the next segment where we shall look into of the activities which will happen during this day. Thank you. Let's get back.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Vinicius Jr., Lamine Yamal, Antoine Griezmann. La Liga comes to Star Times.
A wild celebration!
The big stars, the tiki-taka football, Real Madrid and Barcelona live in your living room.
Real Madrid, a team of dreams!
Catch all 380 games live and in HD on Sports Premium, Channel 259 and Channel 246. Starting this August 15th. Subscribe to StarTimes Classic or Smart Bouquet at 36,000 Uganda shillings to enjoy the football experience affordably. StarTimes Football and limited passion.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
We'll be back, dear viewers, from that short commercial break. It's still the DAKTARI show, and this is a health educative program which you see on West Nile TV every Thursday from the hour of 11 a.m. to noon, and I'm always your host, Sunday Junior Tom. However, today, those who have just joined us, we didn't go into the disease aspects part of it, all these lifestyle nutrition bits of it. Today, this program is dedicated for a healthy cause, which is going to be about maternal deaths, or maybe the infant mortality rates, where the team from West Nile Health Forum, which is a community-based organization, came up with an idea to have a run which will generate or pull funds to combat or maybe reduce or get solutions to the high maternal mortality rates here in West Nile, and they are a home-based organization. We'll be back from that short commercial break, Madam Gladys. Then also to ask out, you gave us the picking points where the viewers could get the kits for the run. However, we would love to know, where are the people going to converge on Sunday, and also the time, at what time will we converge there, and maybe will there be some warm-up breathers like aerobics, dancing? Would like to cut some fats, already some fats.
Thank you, Junior. We shall converge at OPM grounds. I believe we all know OPM grounds, where the former market was. Yeah, when they were constructing the other one, so the market was relocated there. So we shall converge at OPM grounds at 6:30 a.m. And then aerobics will start at exactly 7 a.m. And aerobics is basically warm up. You remember warm up in school? Yeah, it's basically warming up for the real activity. Yeah.
Then also we would love to know, we have noted the time 6:30, and also we shall meet at the OPM grounds. Which routes are we going to use when we are running? Have you guys designated us a given road map we shall use, or you will figure us for a way for us on the same day?
Okay, thank you. We have designated two routes, that is 5-kilometer route and 10-kilometer route. So the 5-kilometer route will all start from OPM grounds, then via UNHCR, via Heritage, via Mbara, SS, Heritage Courts, Rose Villa, Pajulu Road, Enyau Road, and back to OPM grounds. That is the 5-kilometer run. And then for the 10-kilometer, we shall start from the OPM grounds and move via Mbara Road, UNHCR, Heritage Park, Mbara SS, Heritage Courts, Rose Villa, Arua Regional Hospital, and then via Oasis Primary, and then we proceed up to Lemerijua Road, Royal Hotel, Arua Public Primary School, and then Inyau Road, and then via Shell back to OPM grounds. That is for the 10-kilometer run.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Hope the viewers have gotten to note the routes which will be used on Sunday, where we shall have the 5-kilometer run and 10-kilometer run. However, I would love to know, me as a person involving in such a run, what are some of the benefits I can get as maybe I'm exercising, as I'm jogging?
Okay, one, there's a lot to gain from exercise. We all know that non-communicable diseases are leading now more than communicable diseases. Diseases like hypertension, diabetes, they have become more common than they were before. This is because of the lifestyle that we are living now. You find we do not walk, we are always on borders, maybe in our cars, and we are always sitting in our offices, because oversitting is a very big issue to our health. So this will give us an opportunity to exercise our bodies and also be healthy. Secondly, this will also help us to give to people, giving back to the community. You know, giving, when you give as a group, bit by bit makes a band. When you buy one kit, another buys a kit, another buys a kit, and these funds are put together, they can do something great. Rather than looking at yourself, you're like, now I don't have, what am I going to give? But when you put it all together, it has an impact, and it helps, and it saves a life or two out there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Hope the viewers have gotten to know. People nowadays are into this office work, they keep seated all day, but when you do some jogging, she has told us we shall prevent some of these communicable diseases like hypertension. By the way, to note, people knew those diseases are for elderly, but today we see even the young getting such diseases. Also, to ask mainly, let's go into the services which will be there on that day. You have shown us that you maybe as I'm exercising, I'll be fighting hypertension. Are you also guys going to do some vital checkups, like maybe blood pressure, my blood sugars? Maybe you could also check my temperatures or any vital components of my body.
Okay, thank you. On that day, we will do a series of checkups ranging from sickle cell screening, screening for diabetes and hypertension, screening for sexually transmitted diseases like HIV, syphilis, and others. And also, we'll be doing antenatal services for mothers who will come and they're pregnant because they need it. And we'll also do eye care services, which will be provided by Med Optics, which is in a rural town there. They will be with us on that day. And the Red Cross will be around. They have not confirmed whether there will be blood donation, but we still have days, so hopefully it will be there. And it will be a good thing, because these mothers, when they become anemic, they need blood. And it's us to give blood to these people. If we do not give them, they will die. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you to Madam Gladys. Also, maybe to ask, far away from, maybe far from the run or the forum, which things could the viewers, maybe it could be the husband in the community, maybe the pregnant mothers, they could do in order to reduce these high mortality, maternal mortality and infant mortality rates? What are some of those activities or things they could do?
Thank you. Ideally, as husband and wife, before you get pregnant, you're supposed to plan. There's what is called preconception care. During preconception care, there are some screening tests that are done, ultrasound scan to see if the uterus is okay to hold a baby, and then you're supposed to take folic acid for at least 6 months before you conceive, so that by the time you conceive, your uterus will be ready and the eggs will be fully developed and healthy to be fertilized, and then they can result into a baby. But you find that here people, you just find yourself pregnant, and then from nowhere you're pregnant, and then you start from there. So ideally you're supposed to prepare, and once you conceive, you start antenatal services immediately. You do not wait, because now the ministry has approved 8 visits. So pregnancy takes 9 months. So the first 1 month is considered, maybe you do not know you're pregnant. Then you miss your period and you start from there up to the last. So there are supposed to be 8 visits in total. And in these visits, they screen you for HIV, syphilis, hepatitis, your urine also for proteins and blood pressure, sugar. A series of tests are done. So if you have a problem, it can easily be detected. You cannot tell me that out of 8 visits, they did not identify any problem on you. But you find a mother is 6 months pregnant and is going for her first antenatal visit. So it's more of a mindset issue, because they will tell you that if I start early, I'll be tired. And yet it's for her own good, but she doesn't understand that. So that's where the illiteracy part comes in, because someone does not know the importance of what they're receiving. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Madam Gladys, and also the viewers, please. We don't to note, you shouldn't just find yourself pregnant by mistake. So you have to go through a series of preparation. You have to take this folic acid as you prepare to get maybe conceive. I have noted that in future also, when I get my wife, I'll first prepare her before we conceive. Okay. Then also you told us you're going to do some antenatal services. Maybe you part away from the sexual, reproductive and health rights services. What are some of those services, maybe in a detailed way, you will offer for the people who will participate in the run?
Thank you, Junior. We will do HIV screening, STIs like syphilis. We will screen for them, hepatitis. Those are all STIs, by the way. We will screen for them. And pregnancy tests where necessary we will do. And then malaria and others. We all know malaria is endemic in this region. Mosquitoes are there, and malaria is prevalent here. So we'll also screen for that. But for sexual reproductive health, it will be basically STIs and HIV itself. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Then also, I would love to know, and also maybe the viewers would love to know, when we hear the run is all about mama care, you guys want to reduce the maternal mortality rates, you want to reduce the infant mortality rates. Which people are you targeting to benefit from these services? Because we see, maybe you never know, it's all open. Maybe even the rich, the pregnant mothers who are rich also could be beneficiaries. Are you targeting a specific group of disadvantaged people, or it's an open service for the beneficiaries?
There's a proverb that says that hunger is felt by everybody, whether you are rich or poor, you'll feel hungry. Yeah, so it is open for everyone, because death comes to everybody. It doesn't know whether you are rich or you are poor or what. So it's indiscriminate. So everyone will receive these services, and we shall promote health and wellness together. So let's come for this run. Let's buy these kits. And let's contribute to good health and wellness. That is specific development goal number 3. West Nile Health Forum focuses on number 3 and number 6. Number 6 talks about water hygiene and sanitation. Wash project, yes. Then number 3 talks about good health and wellness. So when these two are addressed, we shall not have rampant deaths. Our population will grow. Our economy will grow, and we will all succeed. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Madam Gladys. However, we would love you to remind the viewers, maybe those who have just joined, how much is the kit, and where are the pickup points where the viewers who will pick or maybe buy these kits, and what will be the package in these kits they are buying?
Thank you. Our kits include a vest and a cap, and these go at 30,000 Ugandan shillings. Pickup points are Arua 1 FM, Post Bank, and West Nile Health Forum headquarters in Ewata. So those are the 3 pickup points that we have.
Okay, then also maybe if you could share your contact where the people could pick up and call you to get a kit.
The number is 0781 376846. 0781 376846. That's the number you can use to get the kit.
Okay, thank you, Madam Gladys. And also, the viewers, please, let's pick up the role to buy these kits, because we shall be running for our mothers, we shall be running for our friends, we shall be running for our sisters, we shall be running for the people we associate or do business with in the communities. Then also, Madam Gladys, I come back to you. At what time should we expect maybe these services will be open? Because maybe we assume we are done with the runs. At what time will these checkups activities start taking place?
Thank you for that important question. After the run, everyone taking their routes, we shall all converge at the OPM grounds, and these tests will be done after the run, when we have all converged, and everyone will go for the specific service that they want, because not everyone will want all those services. Yes, so the staff will be on ground waiting for you from the run, and then you come and receive the services. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Gladys. And also the viewers, you're getting to note when these services will be open. Then also, I heard you say money from this, like the money we're going to collect from this run, you're going to use it to do some SMSs. Which people are you targeting? And also, how will this project of SMS run, and which messages will be running via that SMS project?
Okay, thank you. I did not say that the money will be used for SMSs, but the money will be used to establish the Mama Care project, which involves having a toll-free line. A toll-free line, you are not going to call and there will be nobody to respond to you. You need someone who is qualified to give you the necessary answers. So that is where the money aspect comes in. We shall have to employ a midwife and a medical officer, what people call doctor, to be there on the toll free to be able to answer these questions. And secondly, most people now use phones. Phones have become a norm. Like at least in every home there is a phone. So we believe, as opposed to the technology and all that, not everyone might have a smartphone, but at least these button phones are common. So if we avail our people with a toll-free line, and the mother has an issue at home, maybe they can be able to call and ask and inquire what they can do at that particular time, and then they will be guided accordingly and they will receive the help they need. And secondly, the funds will also go to the mobile clinic projects, the outreaches that we shall be doing. Because I earlier on said that we have illiteracy levels in West Nile are very high, with poverty levels. So this will affect socioeconomic development. So what we are going to do is we shall take these services closer to our people. For example, if we take Arua City, we have Arua Hospital, Oli, and then Pajuli is the other side. So someone has to walk from Onduparaka up to Oli. Another one has to walk. Ideally, people from Onduparaka are supposed to go to Pajuli, but look at the distance from Onduparaka to Pajuli Health Center. So like the health facilities are very far. So these mobile clinics will help us reach people to bring the services closer to the people.
Will you guys be using a van, a vehicle?
Yeah, we will be using a vehicle to take these services closer. So these funds will be doing that because our people really need that, because health in West Nile is quite appalling and people die of preventable causes. In the long run, we look forward to having an ambulance for West Nile Health Forum. So that will also help boost the ones that are already on ground, so that referrals can be brought timely. One of the reasons why deaths happen is because of delays in referral systems. You find there's one ambulance that covers maybe the whole district or something, or maybe the whole, these days they are called what, these administrative units that have been created in the city, I don't know. So you find one ambulance covers the whole place, and then it's not enough. You get one referral this side, another one the other side, and it's the same ambulance. So yeah, we look forward to boosting the referral pathway with an ambulance. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Madam Gladys, and also to the entire team of West Nile Health Forum, also to Dr. Edema Otofred. Then also, I would love to inquire, maybe ask, where do you guys see yourselves 2 years from now, 5 years from now? What are some of your future prospects as a team you have? Because now, like this time, you have brought for us this mama care running kit, where we are going to collect funds to reduce the maternal and infant mortality rates. Which other projects do you have for us in the future, and what other targets will you be looking at?
Okay, one of our prospects is to become an NGO. That is one. Secondly, we intend to reach all the districts of West Nile, because West Nile is big. Thirdly, when we become an NGO, we'll offer employment opportunities to the people of West Nile. At the moment, we have volunteers. We do not have employees. But when we finally become an NGO, we'll be able to have employees of the organization. And then we also hope to establish infrastructure whereby it will be in one place, and anyone who wants to access West Nile Health Forum will know that West Nile Health Forum is built on this land and located on this plot and all that. So that's our long-term plan. We shall work hand in hand. The stakeholders join us, politicians and other stakeholders, business communities join us, all health workers join us. Your ideas are very important. Everyone, let's join hands. Let's do this together, because health is wealth. When the population is healthy, business will boom and a lot of things will happen. So let's work together. It's not one man's thing. Let's not say it's Gladys's project and all that. No. This is an initiative that we came up with when we identified the need. So let's support a noble cause. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Madam Gladys. Also, I would love to know what are some other healthy triggers which could be of concern you guys found in West Nile here, because we know one of them was this high mortality and infant rates. However, which other triggers or maybe concerns are there in the health department you guys would look to cover in the future?
Thank you. We've been focusing on health this time around. Another big challenge we have is in water hygiene and sanitation. A great number of people in West Nile do not have access to safe water. People still fetch from streams where you scoop the water, and results into having bilharzia, what we call schistosomiasis. Because you get the schistosoma when you step in water that has the saccharia. They pierce your leg and penetrate, and then you start having symptoms. So those are some of the diseases which can be avoided if we avail our communities with safe water. Mostly helming diseases. We still have cases of hookworms, what we call Ascaris lumbricoids. We still have those cases. We have schistosomiasis, which was eradicated some time back, and even now the programs for Beauticide and all that VHP is used to distribute home to home has been reduced. It's not so common like when we were growing up. So yeah, we really need to address the issue of wash, avail our communities with safe water. I believe our politicians are listening to me. Let's at least drill boreholes in communities, in villages. Let every village at least have a borehole, because borehole is one of the safest waters that one can consume. And then also, aside the borehole, for those, before the borehole comes, if you still use water from the stream and all that, please boil this water before you drink, because we cannot say that because there's no borehole, there's nothing you're going to do. No, health is also your own responsibility too. You need to do something, and then another person will come in and help you. So let's boil water. If your water is the kind that I've talked about, boil it first before you drink, so that it can be safe for you and your family.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Then also you could give in your conclusion remarks regarding the run. You call the viewers of West Nile TV to come on Saturday and participate, and also you call them to further come and buy these kits from these various points.
Okay, thank you, Junior. Dear viewers of West Nile TV, I urge you to come buy these kits at the pickup points, Arawan FM, Post Bank, West Nile Health Forum offices at 30,000 to support a noble cause. Participate in this run. It's on 29th of September, Sunday, very early in the morning, 6:30. Be there. Come with a friend. Don't come alone. Yeah, come with a friend. Let's do this together. I urge the politicians and the stakeholders to join us. Even if you've heard for the first time about the run, please don't say that it's late. It's never too late. Let's be there. Let's come. And I want to appreciate West Nile TV for giving us this opportunity as West Nile Health Forum to air this out and talk to the viewers. We are very grateful as West Nile Health Forum. We also want to thank those other partners, Medoptics, MBN, Taco Seco Africa, QEBet, and for standing with us in this and supporting us. Post Bank, we are very grateful. Thank you so much. And all those who have already bought their kits, I'm very grateful to you. Encourage others to also buy the kits. By buying, you are saving a life. So let's keep buying, let's keep supporting, let's keep encouraging others to participate in this run. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Gladys, and also to the viewers of West Nile TV, those who are with us from the hour of 11 to noon. We don't take that for granted. We meet there on Sunday. I myself will be there, and also the producer will be there. She's called Sophie. Till we meet next Thursday from the hour of 11 to noon. Thank you. We meet again.